Hello and welcome back. It's me, your friendly neighborhood college counselor, here to simplify college admissions for you. Today, we're going to decide what to dedicate your entire life to. Just kidding, that would probably take a lot longer than 10 minutes. But what we are going to talk about is what to spend your college life doing. How to choose your major. It's a major decision, and a pretty important one at that. So students tend to put a lot of thought into it. That can be a hard thing to figure out on your own. Spending too much time in the wrong major can waste time and money. Luckily, you have me. In college, there are hundreds and sometimes even thousands of different classes to choose from. So with such a long list of possibilities, colleges build structure to help us wade through and create our own unique journeys. For instance, most colleges require students to pick a major, which is a student's intended area of study. When we choose a major, we take a set of classes that help us specialize our knowledge in a particular discipline, field, career, or skill set. Our major becomes a guide for which classes we take and where and how we spend our time. But is our education meant only to give us highly specific theoretical knowledge? Or is it trying to set us up for a successful and fulfilling future? If we reframe our perspective, we can begin seeing majors as not just information gained, but the transferable skills that will serve us in the career of our dreams. The major categories of majors include STEM, social sciences, humanities, and pre-professional majors. For example, my major was cognitive science and French, so I studied the neurolinguistics and the history of French colonialism in Africa. But what I truly learned were skills and knowledge that I continue to use today. How to critically interpret literary texts as sources, how to communicate across cultures, or how to use language to craft the most compelling written and spoken arguments. Let's look at a couple other majors. In class, finance majors may learn how to analyze budgets, manage cash flow statements, and investment strategies. But what they're really learning is statistical analysis skills, effective communication, business ethics, and an aptitude for numbers. These students usually end up in investment banking or on Wall Street. Computer science majors learn how to code and build software, but what they're really learning is creative problem solving, resilience, and how to develop softwares that solve real problems. They can enter any number of industries. You can become a UX designer, software engineer, an AI engineer, a video game designer, and even a product manager. If you study psychology, sure, you'll learn about Freud and Maslow, but most importantly, you'll develop a deep understanding of how humans think and why they behave the way that they do. This is a competency that is universally applicable across industries and domains. So when deciding a major, think about the skills you'd like to have acquired by the end of your college life, and the ones that will give you an edge in the industry you see yourself entering. Here's an easy tip for you. Start by looking up the job description of your dream job and identify what skills and qualifications they're looking for. Then you can reverse engineer the majors that will help you gain those skills. Think about the people you look up to, whose career paths and trajectories you'd like to emulate. What did they major in? You might be surprised. Some of the greatest and most successful CEOs possess humanities degrees. For example, Jack Ma of Alibaba has a degree in English. Susan Wojcicki of YouTube has studied history and literature. To help you discover the right career path for you, you can make a Venn diagram of what it is that you're good at, what people will pay you for, and what your passion or your mission is. Under what you're good at, list all the things that you already excel at. That's the hard skills, the soft skills. Just make sure that you're honest with yourself. Under what people will pay you for, you can be alert to the earning potential and employment rates that follow various majors. When you overlap what you're good at and what people will pay you for, you may find some interesting possibilities. For example, do I think I'm good at singing? Sure, but will I feasibly make money with it? Maybe not. And finally, what is your mission and passion? This is not about your emotions or your feeling, but rather a deep-rooted conviction. What matters to you in the core of who you are? Not just what you care about right now, but what will you care about forever? In the middle of these three circles, you may find the best career path for you that will ultimately give you the best life possible. And finally, give yourself time. Nobody expects you to have everything figured out by age 18. The major you choose will neither predict nor guarantee your future. Many graduates find jobs that have nothing to do with what they studied in college. According to the US Department of Labor, the average 20-something switches jobs once every 3 years, and the average person changes career fields 2 or 3 times in their lifetime. But what you must develop is the practice of introspection that will help you make decisions that are authentic to you, to your value system. Once you find your deep driving desire, all else will fall into place. Signing off once again as your friendly neighborhood college counselor. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You're gonna need them.